Yeah, I've been talking, then I realized that I have forgotten to activate the microphone. Right. Okay, here's what we think. I apologize to you guys if my accent changes from time to time, but well, that's because it is it is the way it is. When I started doing my nursing training 10 years ago, one of the things that, you know, arise was cooking oils and other things, but especially about cooking oil. And I remember that we were shown evidence and so about this individual in China who started selling used engine oil as cooking oil. And authorities only found out when people started dying, all for the sake of greed. This individual wanted to make a quick buck, so he would go into junkyards, extract engine oil from old old vehicles, and add it to cooking oil, and would sell it as a special cooking oil that would bring great benefits to someone's health. He just forgot to say that it would bring benefits to his own purse, not to people's health. It would kill people, and it did kill people. A lot of people died until authorities found out what was it that was killing all these people. It was those engine oil that they were using, thinking they were using cooking oil. All right, so 10 years have passed since I heard that. I'm not going to claim that I'm telling the story exactly as I heard it, because our brain can only retain a certain amount of memory, and my memory was never that good for starters. And now at 63 years of age, it's even worse. But what I want to talk about now is uh, skincare products, and mentioning that, I'm going to talk about facial oils and massage oils. I was listening to this couple who travel the world. They are Brazilian, but they live in the United States. And the lady was talking about whatever we put in our skin absorbs. And I know that to be true. All right. So she was mentioning that the blush that we use in makeup that contains talcum, and talcum is highly toxic for our health, for our system, uh, and oils. So they always say, always read the label of anything that you before buying it. So, and I was reading the label on one of them, and I came across with with this with these two words, Prunus amygdalus. Amygdalus, amygdalus. Well, I know what amygdala means in Portuguese. I don't know if in English it's pronounced in the same way. But prunus, amygdalus, prunus. It comes to mind prune. Like the other word, it comes to mind amygdala. So I went on Google to translate it to see what the hell was that. Well, I didn't. I used Gemini or Gemini, whatever, and so it came like that. Prunus amygdalus dulcis oil. Dulcis, Dulcis, also known as sweet almond oil, is a light, non-greasy oil extracted from almond seeds. It's a common ingredient in cosmetics and personal care products. properties. Skincare. Rich in fatty acids and vitamin E, sweet almond oil is a great moisturizer that can help soothe dry, inflamed, or sun damaged skin. It can also help with conditions like eczema or psoriasis. Antioxidants. Sweet almond oil has antioxidant properties that help protect the skin from environmental stressors. Non-irritating. Sweet almond oil is non-volatile and non-fragrant and is generally considered safe for all types of skin or for all skin types. Light texture. Sweet almond oil has a light, non-greasy texture that's easily absorbed by the skin. Uses. Skincare products. Sweet almond oil is used in lotions, creams, serums, bath oils, moisturizers, and sunscreen products. Massage and aromatherapy. Massage and aromatherapy. Sweet almond oil can be used as a base oil in massage and aromatherapy. Beard oil. Now that beard oil. Sweet almond oil can be used to soothe and soften beards. I didn't know that beards needed to be soothed and softened. Well, softened, yeah, but soothed. Why are they achy, itchy? Now I'm no gentleman, although I'm starting to resemble one because after 60, you lose the hairs in your head, but they come and pull up and pop on your chin and your moustache. Precautions. People with tree nut allergies should not use sweet almond oil. What's the difference between almond oil and sweet almond oil? Sweet almond oil comes from sweet almonds. Oh, yeah, no brainer. No brainer. Prunus dulcis. Whereas almond oil comes from bitter almonds. Bitter almond oil is not well suited for skin, whereas sweet almond oil contains a wide array of nutrients and benefits for your skin, rich in essential fatty acids. The nutrients in sweet almond oils include vitamin A. Now, I have this question that I'm sure no one is going to answer because no one is not even going to see this video, and if they see it, they will not be bothered to listen to till the end, which is sad because you should listen to it and learn something from it and share your knowledge and exchange ideas. My question comes to my mind. How do these people that manufacture these oils can distinguish which is a bitter almond and which is a sweet almond? Because I cannot distinguish them. And I know what I'm talking about because I'm from Portugal and I used to have in almond tree orchard, I used to pick them up and eat them, pick a bunch of almonds from the tree or sometimes from underneath the tree, break them up, eat them. Some were sweet and some were bitter. That was horrible when we would find a bitter one. Oh, what a disappointment. So, question comes, do they taste the almonds before they put them in the machine to extract the oil? Is that what they do? The question lingers. If there's out there anyone who wants to answer, I'm all ears. So now the other issue that I say, well, all these things manufactured, and the Prunus amygdalus is not the only strange jargon word for the common user. It comes face to face with it. You go, you read, you see all these technical words that you don't understand. You don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But let's face it, people. Processed foods, chain companies that we buy from, we have no bloody idea how they make those things. Internet is full of videos showing, oh, look how they do this, how they do. Well, we don't really know. It's impossible to know the reality, and people lie a lot. Okay. And with AI, it's even worse because people can make videos and they look so real. They have such a really realistic look that, simple-minded people will believe anything. Just look at social media, what goes on in there. But I think they are slowly, very slowly, poisoning us. Because my Nana, she lived of what she produced in her land. She was a farmer, and she lived till she was 100. My granddad was the same thing. He lived from what he produced in his lands. He was a farmer as well, and he lived till he was 100. And now, and they all kept their marbles, everything in place. And you know what? My Nana, she used to get up at 4 a.m. and make a bowl with bits of bread, red wine, and sugar in it. She never had diabetes. She nothing. And when she died when she was 100, and she died peacefully. And because she died at home, and there was and it was a very unexpected death because she was not ill, she was not, and they carried out an autopsy, and she had nothing. She didn't have diabetes. Her heart was beautiful. Natural causes. She died of old age. My granddad, on the other end, he lived till he was 100, but he lived with a heart disease all his life. He lived 45 years with a pacemaker in on his heart. He had several operations throughout his life, more than 45 surgeries, and yet he lived till he was 100. Because his only issue was his heart. And when he was going to turn 100 years old, in one of his routine checkups, it was found out that he had prostate cancer. So he went under surgery, and he never woke up from the surgery. But he was 100. And he lived a fulfilled life. And so did my Nana. They lived happily in their lives, in their simple lives. My Nana was a farmer. She was a refugee from Second World War. And she lived in Portugal the rest of her life as a farmer. She farmed. She never got married again. Her husband was executed. She never got married again. And she raised up her 3 kids by herself. She lived off the land, of the things that she produced. And she was a woman who didn't care about wearing makeups or anything. She said, "You don't like my face? I'm not worried. I'm not bothered about that." She wasn't bothered. I resemble my grandmother. I don't bother either. And I have loads and loads of makeup, and I don't even use it. Sometimes I splash them on my face, and I look, and I don't like what I see, because to me, in my viewpoint, I look even worse. Even worse. And that's about it, folks. I had my monologue around here. Feel free to give your opinion. You don't have to pay for it. Just put a like there. Yeah, right there. When you see that, when you see the thumbs up, just click on it and share, because sharing is caring. And it's free. You don't pay nothing for it. And by the way, I'm not trying to sell you anything. No, I'm just sharing information, my point of view, my viewpoint. And it would be nice if you wanted to share yours. Think about it and take action on it. Share your opinion. Comment. You see down there, you can write a few words. Yeah? Put a like and then click share. Share. It's free. And hassle free. And it doesn't take very long. It takes a split second. Like, share, and it goes. Amazing. Thanks for listening. If you got so far to this part of it, thank you for listening. Seriously, thank you. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Have a great day, a great night, a great afternoon, a great morning, whatever time it is when you're listening to this crazy monologue of mine. Bye. Remember, thumbs up and share. Those two little icons there, and it's free. It's free. It doesn't cost a penny. Just click like, subscribe, and share.